Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz, a Chicago Loud Luxury Maker. Today we are going to do a highly requested video. I am going to be talking about my La Prairie skincare collection. I have got a lot. I have a very extensive La Prairie skincare collection. La Prairie is a brand that I absolutely love. It is a brand that I trust, and it is a brand that works. The La Prairie products are absolutely amazing. Hands down, amazing. And I have sat down to film this video multiple times. I have filmed different portions of it several times. And it's just very hard to put into words because I don't want to mess it up. Skincare is a little bit different than makeup. Makeup, I kind of feel like I can just tell you how it is, kind of play with it, right? But skincare, there's a lot of ingredients. There's effective ingredients in there. It's hard to recommend skincare to people because of the active ingredients in the skincare. They may not work for one person like they do the next. Skincare is a very touchy subject, but I have had a lot of requests to film my La Prairie skincare regimens, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with nighttime. I will kind of weave in my daytime routine, but I'm not going to film a separate daytime one. Before we get started, I kind of want to talk about the La Prairie brand, how it got started, who started it, and how it all came to be. And to do that, I have this amazing book. You guys, I seriously have come across some of the most amazing sales associates with La Prairie. And one of them, my representative from Nordstrom, gave me this book. I read it. I read this book. I learned a lot. I learned so much by reading this book. So I kind of want to read portions of it to you and kind of like at least talk about how La Prairie started and where it came from. La Prairie started from a doctor, Dr. Paul Neiman. He is a Swiss doctor, and he developed a cellular therapy back in 1931. So I am actually just going to read verbatim from this book. Dr. Paul Neiman, a brilliant graduate from Zurich University, was convinced that science was the key to unlocking the secrets of eternal youth. After years of research, he made a breakthrough in 1931 at the clinic, developing cellular therapy with astonishing results. What if the quest to recapture time was not only about adding years to life, but adding life to years? On the pristine shores of Switzerland, Clinique La Prairie was founded with a single purpose: to offer a path to rejuvenation. After years of research, he made a breakthrough in 1931 at the clinic, developing cellular therapy. His approach was audacious as it was effective. Word began to spread among the elite echelon of society, drawing artists, royalty, and world leaders to the bespoke clinic, which soon became a sanctuary of rejuvenation, a place where time stood still. In 1931, Dr. Paul Neiman treated a woman who experts agree would not survive her illness. Convinced that cellular replacement would be beneficial, he administered the groundbreaking treatment. She recovered and lived a full life, brimming with vitality for another 40 years. Encouraged by the success of his treatment, Dr. Neiman returned to Clinique La Prairie, where he began his work administering his innovative cellular therapy to his clients. In 1953, he was summoned to Rome to the bedside of the Pope. After receiving a course of cellular therapy, the Pope recovered and, in gratitude, granted Dr. Neiman a membership to the Papal Academy of Sciences. Following the treatment of the Pope, the reputation of Dr. Neiman and his exclusive rejuvenation treatment grew. He then published a book, Introduction to Cellular Therapy. He became known as the father of cellular therapy. The exclusive cellular complex is La Prairie's age-defying, life-infusing science signature. A closely held secret for nearly 4 decades, this proprietary complex has been the basis of almost every La Prairie skincare product since the brand's founding in 1978. It is the very building block on which La Prairie's quest for timeless beauty is built. It gives new life and energy back to the very cells where beauty is born, enhancing the skin's natural renewal process. The exclusive cellular complex has evolved since its inception, with new research allowing for fine-tuning and advancement in its formulation. Over the course of several years, a cutting-edge process was developed, the basis for the exclusive cellular complex as it's known today. This brand is built on science, and the products have active ingredients in it, and I am telling you, they work. Now, this is probably the most expensive skincare brand on the market. It is extremely expensive, but I do think that the products work. Some work better than others. Some I would repurchase, some I probably would not repurchase. But that said, this is a brand that I will continue to use, and I already have repurchased several of these products again, and I have backups waiting. Let's go ahead and get started by removing this makeup, and I will talk about each of the products as I am using them. To start with, I am going to take my hair and put it in a ponytail, get it off my face, and I am using a slip scrunchie because that is what I use every single night. Now, La Prairie does not have a specific eye makeup remover, but they do have a micellar water that they recommend to remove your eye makeup with. So that's what we're going to use right now. And here is the micellar water. I do not think that the micellar water works very good at removing my eye makeup. I'm going to be honest. There are definitely better eye makeup removers on the market. However, I do think it is a very nice micellar water, and I will oftentimes use this in the mornings if I am not going to wash my face, but I still want to wipe the oils and stuff off from the night. So I just saturate a cotton pad with the micellar water, and I'm going to let it sit on my eye for 1 or 2 seconds before wiping the eye makeup off. So you can see it did a decent job. However, I don't like to scrub too hard around my eyelashes. So you can see that the eyeliner and some of the mascara is still there, but a good majority of it is gone. So it does work. There is better eye makeup remover on the market. The next product is the cleansing balm. This cleansing balm is really, really good. I do absolutely love it. I have already repurchased and have a backup because this is almost empty, and it is one that I do really, really like. So you do get a little spatula. So I'm just going to scoop out a little bit with the spatula, and I will rub it together with my hands and then apply it. Supreme Balm Cleanser leaves skin perfectly clean, free of impurities, respects the natural moisture barrier during cleansing, provides a supple, velvety feel to the skin, calms skin, and soothes the senses, undoing the day's stress. So I will add a little bit of water to my hands to go back in. It dissolves makeup as well as pollutants, dirt, and impurities for a gentle yet thorough cleansing of the entire face. The cleansing balm does come with a little cloth. For the life of me, I can't think of what they're called, but it does have a name. So I'm just going to use that cloth to then remove the product. So then once all my makeup is removed, I will go in with my cleanser. And I have the foam cleanser as well as the cream cleanser. But I actually prefer the foam cleanser over the cream cleanser, so that's what we're going to use today. And I just squeeze a little bit out. That's about how much I use. Honestly, does not take much. And this foam cleanser is a repurchase. I have already used a full tube. So I will just rub this together and then apply it to my face. And again, I will use a little bit of water to emulsify. The foam cleanser delicately removes all traces of makeup and impurities without stripping moisture, calms and soothes, leaving skin refreshed. The water-activated mousse purifies and leaves skin smoothed. Now, La Prairie does have a fragrance. So a lot of the skincare, I think maybe all the skincare, there is a fragrance in there. I actually don't mind the fragrance, but I know that it is strong, and I have heard from several people that it's too strong for them. But I really do like the fragrance. Now, after I wash my face, once a week I go in with this 3-minute peel. So that's what we're going to do today. So you do get a brush. You can go in and pick up a little bit of the, basically like a mask, and just wipe it, or then you can just take it and apply it to your face. And once I get it on, I actually find that it's easier to just apply with my fingers. The cellular 3-minute peel is rapid and effective exfoliation at home for visible results sooner. Easy to use and fast acting. This gentle yet potent peel polishes and refines skin by helping to usher fresh, young cells to the surface. Complement your skincare ritual by using this incredible peel once a week and see that skin looks renewed. This effective formula helps to rid skin of surface debris. So on the mask, you want to avoid your eye area, but put it everywhere else. And then you just let it sit for 3 minutes before wiping it off. All right, so this peel has been on for 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same cloth. I'm just going to wipe my skin before we move on. Next is the Cellular Softening and Balancing Lotion. This is my toner. I absolutely love this one. You guys can see that I've used quite a bit. I did also pick up the Cellular Refining Lotion. I haven't opened this one yet, but I really have been enjoying this one. My skin absolutely loves it, and it is very softening on the skin. So I'm going to take another cotton pad, put some on there before applying it to my face. The Cellular Softening and Balancing Lotion is a delicate toner that delivers exceptional softening and anti-irritation benefits, all the while helping to soothe the skin and improve suppleness. Ensure an optimal skincare ritual by using Cellular Softening and Balancing Lotion to remove any residual makeup and impurities before applying the La Prairie Serum and Moisturizer of your choice. It is a gentle formula that helps restore a healthy pH level after cleansing, boosting the effectiveness of your moisturizer. So after toner is my essence or my lotion, and I have two from La Prairie that I've been using. One is brand new, and one I've been using for a while. The one that I've been using for a while is the Skin Caviar Essence and Lotion. This is really good. This is just like a staple essence or lotion. It is so good. Now the one that I just got and just started trying is the White Caviar Essence Extraordinaire. This one is to help target those dark spots on my skin. So that is why I got it. And it comes in a pump. So I just squeeze out a couple pumps, and this one's a little bit thicker. This is a brand new product, or reformulated product, I guess. It really is reformulated. And I had the original. I did not like the original. I used it because it was very expensive and I wasn't going to not use it, but I did not feel like I saw any actual results. And I was like, I'm not going to repurchase. However, they reformulated it, so I'm giving this one a try. I've only been using this one for a few weeks, so I can't say if it's good, but I can tell you that I like it better. In the short amount of time that I've been using it, I definitely like this one better than the original. This one just seems to work better with my skin. But again, I haven't been using it long enough to tell you if it's actually being effective, but I can tell you that I like it. Next up is Serum. And I have a little sample here of the brand new Skin Caviar Harmony Extract. This is really good. And so when you squeeze it, you have a little dropper here, which is basically like a mini version of the actual one. It's really good, and I use it as like a pre-serum. Take a little bit into my hand and apply it. The Skin Caviar Harmony Extract is an intensive extract that restores the harmony of youth by strengthening and redensifying the skin's vertical pillars. Over time, contours appear resculpted, substance is regained, and wrinkles appeared reduced. The harmony of youth is anchored. I did go in to Nordstrom and met with a La Prairie esthetician. I had a La Prairie facial, which by the way was absolutely amazing. Pure heaven. It was so nice. And this is a serum that they talked about with me. It really is supposed to help reduce your wrinkles, and you put it on first and my skin kind of feels tacky, and then you go in with another serum on top of it. And the one that I'm going to use today is I have a little sample here of the Skin Caviar Liquid Lift. This is a really nice serum. I'm just going to put it on top of that first serum. Whenever I have extra skincare on my hands, I always place it on the back of my hands. Always. No matter what it is, I'm placing that skincare on the back of my hands. Your hands are going to show aging very quickly, so you don't want to forget about your hands. Always put that skincare on your hands. Now, I do have two eye serums. I have the Skin Caviar Eye Lift, which is really nice. And then I also have the Essence of Skincare Eye Complex with Caviar Extracts. So this serum right here is one that I use daily. It is hands down my favorite serum. I have repurchased this several times, and it's a serum that I don't ever want to be without. It has dramatically helped my crow's feet and the fine lines around my eyes. I absolutely love this. The Skin Caviar Eye Lift is extremely moisturizing, hydrating, and you're supposed to use it to help lift your eyes. So sometimes I use both, but for sure every single day I am using this one. So for today's video, I will go ahead and use the Liquid Eye Lift, and I squeeze a little bit out. You guys, this bottle is so expensive. It is like gold. So I just squeeze a little bit out, and even that is more than I want to use. I place it on my eye and I work up. And I go in between my eyes on my 11s, but I'm really focusing on lifting those eyes. And then I will go in with my Skin Caviar Eye Extract and put it down here on the bottom. And that's how this one comes. And I just take a little drop and then pat it and then just rub it in. And this one's kind of like a little bit thicker than a water, but not like an oil. It's really nice. I do have another serum, which I don't use very often, and that is the Skin Caviar. That's what that looks like. It's just a bunch of little Skin Caviar beads. And how you use this is I take probably about that much, and I scoop it into a gauze pad, and then I squeeze them together, and then the serum comes out and I apply it to the skin. It is a really nice serum, but I do find that extra step of having to squeeze the beads is really kind of annoying. So I don't tend to reach for it that often, but I do really like the serum. My skin feels so soft after using it. I think this is probably one of the original La Prairie products. It was reformulated. The Skin Caviar Liquid Lift basically took its place. So this one is much easier to use. They both are equally as good. My skin feels so soft after using both of those. So now I would go in with my moisturizer, and I have the Skin Caviar Luxe Cream, which is an absolutely phenomenal moisturizer. I absolutely love it. So on the nights that I use this, I have a little sample here that I'm still using because it's such a big sample, but this is the nighttime oil, and I will take 1 or 2 drops of this nighttime oil. I will put it in with my moisturizer, and it is pure heaven. Now this nighttime oil does have retinol in it, so there are, again, active ingredients in here that's going to help your skin. So I really do love the combination of these 2 ingredients. However, my favorite nighttime sleep mask is the La Prairie sleep mask. It is so good, and that's what I'm going to use tonight. So this is what it looks like. It does come with a little brush. I will take a little bit out, apply it to the skin, and then again I will just go in with my fingers to blend it in. And I got way too much. Way too much. So I'm definitely going to bring this down onto my neck and my chest. But this sleep mask is so good. My skin feels so incredibly soft when I wake up in the morning after using it. I don't use it every night though, so this is a mask where I would probably use 1 or 2 times a week. And then the very last step is eye cream. La Prairie says to use the eye cream last. I oftentimes forget to use it last, but since I am talking about their skincare, I will do it the way that they recommend. So this is the La Prairie, this is the Skin Caviar eye cream. It is my favorite eye cream. You can see I am almost out. I am almost done. I do have a backup already, so I have already repurchased. It comes with a little spatula. I just pick up a little bit and I will apply it to my eyes. Now they do have several different lines, and I have tried the white caviar eye cream. I had a sample of it. I used it all, but it is not my favorite. I found that it really irritated my eyes, but the Skin Caviar one I absolutely love. It's something that I use daily, morning and night, and I haven't had any problems with it. But like I said, the white caviar one did irritate my eyes. Now, when I had my facial, I did get to try some of the gold and platinum series. Those were extremely luxe. So nice. My skin just, I mean, I was glowing, literally glowing after I had my facial. It was absolutely amazing. If you think that La Prairie is expensive, the Skin Caviar line, the platinum, the gold line is even more expensive. And at this point, I cannot justify purchasing it. Maybe one day, but right now, the Skin Caviar line is wonderful. I have seen results. My skin has never looked better. I am very happy with how my skin looks after using these products. So I'm very content using this line, but they do have a platinum and a gold line. All right, we are almost done. I have 2 more products to talk about. And the first product is this Cellular Energizing Mist. So the Cellular Energizing Mist is my newest La Prairie purchase. I did pick it up when I had my facial. They sprayed this on me after they had completed the treatment, and I fell in love. It smells so good, and I loved how it felt being sprayed on my skin that I immediately bought it. It is a unique cellular energizing mist. It is 1 part skincare, 1 part fragrance. This light mist contains refreshing botanical essence. Spray away your cares with this treat for the senses. Apply anytime. Generously spray over entire body. Reapply throughout the day as desired. It's very fresh smelling. I absolutely loved it. I walked out of my facial just smelling so good. I had to pick it up. So it's not something that I use very often, but it is a very nice way to just kind of refresh. It smells really good. And then the very last product I have is the Cellular Hand Cream. So we will go ahead and put that on, since we did apply everything for our face. And our hands, again, show age, so it's always important to take care of our hands. So I am going to apply that to my hands. It is a very nice hand cream. It's very thin. It's not as thick as I would have thought it would be. It makes my hands feel so soft. I love that there is skincare in here, so I know that my hands are getting that anti-aging benefit as well. If I was doing my morning skincare routine, I would either start out with the micellar water or the foam cleanser, and then I would take my toner, my essence. I would use one of my serums, use my eye serum, the face cream, and then the eye cream. So that would be my daytime routine. There are definitely a couple extra steps at night, but again, the night is when I really want to spend more time on my skincare. It's very relaxing. It helps put me to sleep. So I think that completes all of my La Prairie skincare. I would love to hear from you guys down below. Have you tried La Prairie? What are you interested in? If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I will try and answer them to the best that I can. I am not by any means an expert, but I am an absolute skincare junkie. I love skincare. I use a lot of skincare, and La Prairie is a brand that I definitely use a lot of. It's a brand that I love. It's a brand that, again, that I trust. It's definitely a brand that I recommend, but I know that it's not for everybody. Again, the fragrance is very strong, and I know that not everybody does like a fragrance. It doesn't bother me. I actually really like it, but I do know that it's not for everyone. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video.